What was a sketchy cheap buy that ended up being one of your best purchases? Dad bought me a flannel jacket for $2 from the equivalent of a dollar store in 1994. Wore it for everything you can think of. Wore it yesterday. Still going strong after 25 years. At the end of a long road trip with some mates, I bought a $20 pair of sunglasses in a gas station just outside Chicago. They fit me better than any pair of sunglasses ever did or ever will, and they made me look awesome. For years I constantly received compliments about them and was asked where I got them. I lost them after 5 long years and have hated myself for it ever since. They were so no name they didn't even have a brand name on them at all, so I have no idea who made them. I have no way of finding that gas station either. I've literally spent hundreds of dollars trying to find sunglasses that come close to that same perfect fit / style, but I can't. I bought a blanket in Mexico in 1986 for $5. I still have it, and it is super soft and comfy. It has been abused, washed, etc, and it is still in great shape. My dad bought my great grandmother a blanket from Mexico for $15 in the early 90s. 20 years later I'm currently snuggled up in it. It's a huge blanket and has held up so great. I love it. I bought a lasagna pan. Was only intending to use it once, so I got a cheap one off Amazon for $7. But I use it all the damn time for a variety of things. It even has a plastic cover. But the best part was it came with this cheap thin spatula that I use for everything, and I love it because it's white, metal and ridiculously thin. Perfect for fried eggs or pancakes and big enough for grilled cheese. I use that thing so much, if it's in the dishwasher I will actually pull it out and wash it by hand. I have other metal spatulas but nothing has come close to this cheap extra thing. Peak adulthood is having a favorite spatula. I bought a turtle for $5 in Chinatown and she's turning 3 this year. My parents bought me a turtle for my first birthday. She's still alive 30 plus years later. You got a turtle for your first birthday? Not judging, just jealous tbh. I randomly found a wedding videographer online and booked him for a very affordable rate for my wedding, assuming it wouldn't be very good quality. 2 weeks after the wedding, he emails me in high quality, well edited video. He had a drone I hadn't noticed because he was outside of the venue getting B-roll with it before I even started getting ready for the big day. I was floored, and now I recommend him to everyone who ever plans to get married ever. Edit. He has definitely upped his prices since then. He did the videography for my wedding last summer, and rightfully so, because he does great work. Do him a favor and don't tell people what you paid him. Dude needs to up his rate. I bought a button-down shirt from the thrift store in the mid-90s that I still wear today. The shirt is obviously even older. It doesn't have much wear on it either. I think it made of rayon and something else. The brand is Kmart. They don't make them like they used to. Does Kmart even still make anything? I bought a fake wood, plastic, mantle clock from Value City for like $10 because I needed something for my first apartment. I received a surprising number of compliments on it and was asked more than once if it was a family heirloom because it looked so old. It also lasted for like 10 years until some movers broke it. I was kind of proud of displaying that stupid cheap clock. Went to a garage sale. Little girl was in charge. She's like 12. I don't know shit about turntables, but she has a set on a table. I ask how much. She tells me $20. I ask her if they work. She tells me she has no idea. Her dad got new ones and wants to get rid of these. I wait for dad. She tells me he's sleeping. She says dude just take them. I'm like, number 20 can't be right, maybe 200? She looks at me like I'm stupid. Fine, I'll take them. I drive straight to a pawn shop and see what I can get for them, or if they even work. They fucking work. Dude looks up prices and comes back with a $1,200 offer. Best $20 I ever spent. Edit. To clarify, this happened in one of the nicest neighborhoods in Plano, Texas. I don't remember the brand. This happened like 7 years ago. Bet that kid got an earful from her dad when he woke up and realized the tables he was going to get rid of at the pawn shop had been practically given away. Fugly / sad / misshapen potted plants from the grocery store. They just need some love and it's so fun to see them grow. One of those square, window size, box fans. Technically wasn't a purchase, I found it outside the dumpster of my junior year college apartment back in 2008. I'm a fan of airflow and white noise, so that fan ran 24 hours a day for nearly 11 years outside of when I was away on vacations, and for brief periods in winter, most of that on the lowest setting. But I mean, there were long stretches of literally months plus, where it wasn't turned off. Died earlier this year, when I can only assume some critical component burned out. I'll miss you. Completely free thing that provided me a decade of a light breeze and air circulation. Edit. Thank you for the gold, internet stranger. Truly a silver lining for these dark and less air circulation times. We bought an Ellis Island boat tour in New York from one of the guys on the streets. We were lead into a van and treated extremely well, so we weren't immediately sketched out too bad. We don't know New York, so we ended up driving 20 minutes through Manhattan by 3 men to an apparently abandoned sketchy dock with no one there. That's when we were convinced we were being scammed or sold into human trafficking. Gave us a post-it note with a number, and they said to go around the abandoned factory to the pier and they were waiting for us. So we took our naive tourist ass around the building alone expecting nothing, and they would just pull off and scam us. Sure enough, we turned the corner and there was a big boat with a bunch of people, and it was legit. We had an amazing tour and a lot of fun with free food and drinks. So overall great decision, but in hindsight we should have been murdered or at least scammed. Mobile edit. Yes, I rushed the story and misspelled a couple things. I'm leaving naive, scammed, and all the others just for you guys. You murder those dinks. Giddo? What I mean? Murder? What did ya do? Giddo? Yeah, said to take him for a ride. Ah hell, Giddo. You said make it, so they never forget. Subscribe and like the video and this doggo will bring luck to your life.